Hey, so I wanted to highlight these cool new kind of models intended for helping people kind of learn, um, a couple different things. A, learning programming, but also B, learning kind of controls, being able to program in kind of a practical scenario. So, programming a model that's, represents a real life thing and is like the real life thing. So these are a bunch of models you can get from Revidyne, and if you're interested, I'll include the link to the website. There's a whole bunch of these models. So like here's some houses representing like a load, um, a solar tracker. Um, you've got like a wind turbine, um, a wind fan, and then here's our um, like fossil fuel generator. Also comes with this case for packaging everything up. The top is magnetic, like you can see, so the models stick to it. And it does actually have a built-in hub in the back of it, so you can connect all the devices to it, power all of them, and run like a single USB cable back to your PC. Um, and yeah, they're pretty cool. And they all just use serial commands to control them, so you can get data off them, control how they operate, etc. Um, and yeah, there's existing examples and drivers for LabVIEW, Python, MATLAB. So yeah, they're pretty cool. I wanted to do a demo today of just one, so I'm just going to use this fossil fuel power station. In the future, I'm going to do kind of get all these working together and do like a full simulated, basically, power generation. So power grid basically, where we'll have houses pulling the load, and all these different things trying to generate power for the load. But right now, just going to demo the fossil fuel generator. So let's scoot this down. All right. All right, so let's run this example. Got COM3 connected. Okay, so now we're able to basically give a set point for power generation to this generator. We can adjust that set point and make it chase. It's running a PID algorithm, so we can also kind of tune on the fly and kind of play with that. So yeah, maybe slow it down a little bit, but we get way less oscillations now. Be able to mess with integral, derivative, all that fun stuff. So relatively simple to get up and running, to do some kind of cool real life programming. Let me just kind of show you. Code wise, it's really simple. There's not a lot going on here. So there are instrument drivers. So if I can open my instrument drivers, and this actually hasn't updated, but yeah, they'll show up in the palette. I just need to refresh my palette. And then you've got these drivers that are just Visa. It's just Visa under the hood. All right, we're just connecting, and then these have the actual commands in them. So turning the motor on, getting the current value, setting the speed of the motor. As you could see, as we were controlling, we were actually changing the speed of this motor connected to the generator, and then just turning it off when we're done. So really simple example, easy for someone to kind of just pick up and start working with, even if they haven't necessarily done much with this in the past. So they're pretty cool, like I said, and there are a whole bunch of different models. So that was just the fossil fuel generator. So like I said, eventually I'll be putting all these together into just a power grid, and having like a single interface for kind of controlling the whole grid. And I'll kind of demo that as well. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in.
Canon Controls is your gateway to mastering LabVIEW. Dive into programming for data acquisition, industrial communications, and manufacturing automation. Explore how to enhance your projects with cybersecurity best practices. Join the journey to elevate your skills and secure your systems with every episode.